quick. I just had my debut, and we are back. New stream. New stream. Now we can yap about whatever. Oh my god. Also, hi. So sorry I did not greet you guys while I was doing the debut. But I can say hi now. Hi Blue Geezer. Hi Opera. Hi Yippee. Hi Lucky. Hi Splatter. Hi everyone. My bad. Those are just the names that I could see. Oh my god. Great new stream. 9 ads again. I am so sorry. I forgot that he would do that. My bad. Hooray! I had my debut. Yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming. I had a lot of fun. Now we can just chill and yup, and I can move my model around. One thing though, this model is not motion tracked, so I have to physically move my mouse whenever I do this. So sometimes whenever I'm playing games, especially Project Sekai, I might not be moving the model a whole lot. But wait, look. The model low-key moves on its own a little bit, from side to side and up it down. I was messing around with its parameters, and it did that. And I can move it around a little bit, but the actual head movement and stuff, yeah, I do that. I do that manually. But look, I can stare at you guys now. I can stare at you guys. I can look at you guys. Ooh. Okay, let me go back. I'm too close. I don't like that. Personal space, except why am I saying that? I was the one invading your guys' personal space. Oh my god, yeah. Anyways, like I said, I wanted to yap more about VTubers. Do you want to see the Project Sekai's Pokemon pairings my friend made? Yes! Oh my god, I had some, but because I changed all the files on my OBS, I did delete the text files, but they are available on my Twitter if y'all want to see them. They're somewhere under my images tab. Yeah, me and Lucky, we were I was playing Pokemon and then Lucky was here and we were I think Sana, yes, it was me, Lucky, and Sana were all there, they were in chat and I was the one streaming and we were trying to decide oh, what partner Pokemon the OCs would have. Miku with Meloetta, yep, also got that. Ring gets Lunala, interesting, Ring gets Solgaleo. I want to compare what you got with what we got. I gave Rinnemen Plusle and Minun. Luca got Enamorous. Yeah, for Luca, I think I gave her an Alomomola. Mako, I gave Houndoom. And Kaito, I gave a Vanillux. I think it's actually really cool what you did, giving the virtual singers all legendary Pokemon. That's actually a really cool idea. I wish I thought of that. Oh yeah. Leonid, Ichika with Dragonair. Oh, Ichika, Dragonair. That's interesting actually. I gave Ichika Toxtricity. Saki with Sunflora. What did I give Saki? I actually low-key don't remember. You know what? Let me find the image on my Twitter actually. I low-key don't remember the partner Pokemon that I gave everyone. Let me find it real quick, y'all. Sorry, I have to scroll through 50 gazillion. Oh, there's Yaoi. Okay, found it. Okay, Yasaki, I gave a Dedenne. Hanami with Lydian. Hanami, I gave a Fido. Shiho with Florgato, and Shiho, I gave a Crobat. Okay, so far we've only gotten I think one, both. We both agree that Miku gets Meloetta, yeah. One more jump. Minori gets Score Bunny. I gave Minori Herdier. Score Bunny is interesting though. Haruka with Piplup. Oh, that's two. I also gave Haruka Piplup. Adi with Skitty. I gave Adi Charon, but I can see her with Skitty too. That works. Yeah. I know Loki was saying that Skitty would belong to Mizuki. I see that a lot also. Yeah. Shizuki with Azumarill. I have to disagree as the number one Shizuku fan. Shizuku actually gets Swanna. Fun fact. Yeah. Okay, Vivid Bad Squad. Let's see. I gave Kohane and Morpeko. Okay, we agreed on that one. Also, and with Luxray. Oh, we also gave Anne Luxray. Yeah, Akito with Incineroar. Oh, we got kind of close. Both fire starters. I gave Akito a Cinderace. And Toya, I gave a Meowstic. Toya Absol? It's a bit similar if you squint your eyes. Wonderland Showtime, Tsukasa gets Rapidash. I was thinking maybe Rapidash, but we decided Minior. There was a common theme with Wonderland Showtime. They all got strange Pokemon. They got strange Pokemon, yeah. Emu gets Beware. Oh yeah, I know Lucky was ooh, Beware, but I was no. Tinkaton, yeah. And then it gets Brion. Oh, wait, I didn't think about that one. Oh, that one would have actually been really cute. I gave Nene Corsola because she's often associated with, Coral and the sea. Yeah, Rui gets meow stick mail. I gave my Rui a Poipo because he's a little freak. Yeah. Lastly, Canada with Chimeco, I gave Canada an Esper. Mafi with Frostlass, I gave Mafi an DD. Anna with Eevee, mine got a Floette, and everyone agrees. Musicy and Sylveon, I gave her a Hatterene. So maybe I don't fully agree, but I can see it with the Sylveon. One day I would like to do a stream where we make full teams for the OCs. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah. Mafi and Ditto would be interesting. Yeah. That actually would be really cool. Oh, yeah. I don't like the... Oh, did y'all hear that they're gonna do like an Addo and Round 1 collab? That's really, very cool. I don't know how that's gonna work. I haven't read the specifics of it, but like, I'm excited. I love Round 1 collabs, yeah. Also, y'all, because speaking about VTubers and everything, because I said that I wanted to talk more about them. Question. Anyway, because I know that for some of you, I'm the only VTuber that y'all watch. But if you guys watch other VTubers, I'm curious, like, who are, like, your Oshis? Like, who are your Kami Oshis? You guys know, like, my number one, like, Kami Oshi. Yuki Wilson from Niji-Sanji Ian's 8th Wave Crisis. But I haven't said my other, like, Oshis and stuff. So, I'm gonna, lore reveal. Actually, no, it's not a lore reveal. Like, that information is readily available. Like, the Oshi marks are, like, in my Twitter bio and in my TikTok bio. Like, the information is readily available. So my Kami Oshis are UQ Wilson from Niji-Sanji Ian's 8th Wave Crisis. I love saying that entire thing. And then we also have Mint Phantom Indie. And then there's also Claude Clomrock from Niji-Sanji Ian's 9th Wave Triple T. Then there's Renzoda from Niji-Sanji Ian's 6th Wave of Luna. Then there's Ayamare from Niji-Sanji Ian's 6th Wave of Luna. And then there's also Zilligan Joka from Niji-Sanji Ian's 11th Wave by the Beat. Sorry, anytime I say like a corpo VTuber's name, I love to say, Gurgura from Hollow Live English, first generation myth. I have to say their full entire title, bro. Like, it's so funny. It's like the VTuber equivalent of saying Sans Undertale. Yeah, I don't really watch too many VTubers. I mostly watch indie VTubers. Yeah, I watch mostly corporal VTubers, mostly corporal VTubers, mostly from Niji-Sanji. I watched one indie, Mint Phantom. I love her so much. She's so silly. I love my Oshis. I think that it would be really funny if I brought out like cardboard cutouts of them to like my high school prom. I'm being for real. That is a thing that I'm planning to do. I don't know who, but I'm gonna bring a cardboard cutout because I think that would be funny as hell. Oh yeah. I'm kind of Zeramu Daisuki, if that's what it's called. Don't know what that is, but that sounds cute. I searched Project Sekai or Pokemon Masters EX on Twitch search tab, and that's where I usually watch the most streams. Yeah. Wait, does anyone actually stream Pokemon Masters on Twitch? Let me check real quick. I know like Project Sekai, like the category's been growing slowly but surely. Not to brag or anything, but I'm like one of the top Project Sekai streamers. Consistently in like the top, what is it, like I'm like in the top percent. Jesus Christ. Okay. Pokemon Masters. Does anyone stream it? There are 6 viewers. Bulbapedia is streaming it? Bulbapedia is live? Bulbapedia live streams? What? Hello? I didn't know Bulbapedia live streamed. Oh yeah, it looks like some people stream it. Yeah, I may consider every once in a while because it's cool, but not a super streamable game. But I am getting back into it. I started playing it again. I deleted it from my phone and got it again on my iPad. So you know, yeah, there's that. I like all of them. Oh yeah. Yesterday I watched a Pokemon streamer, not a VTuber, but still a streamer. I love Vivid Bad Spot are making a song. Wait, really? That's cool. Yeah, my favorite VTuber is Germa. Would MapPat technically be a VTuber? Because like he has like the definition of a VTuber isn't it anyone like someone who creates content online using like I don't know like an avatar of themselves or something to represent themselves. Like MapPat, like that's a photo of him. But it's like a PNG, like he could be a PNG tuber, but I feel like you also have to like consider yourself a VTuber and shit, you know, to be a VTuber. Yeah. Yeah, but I feel more VTuber than ever because I can actually move around now. And knowing Orange was the first VTuber technically, yeah, he was. Oh god, he was. Bro, I like VTubers a lot if it wasn't obvious. Like, I don't watch any face cam streamers. One of my Kamiyoshis used to be a VTuber, but then they graduated from the company, and then they were a VTuber for like 2 weeks, but now they do only facecam content, and I can't tell you the last time that I was in one of his streams. He's not my Oshi anymore. I still like follow him because, like, you know, he can be funny at times. So I'll, like, you know, see his tweets and go, huh. No, I have a little chuckle, maybe even like a little knee slap. But yeah, like, there's just something cool about seeing like a model move on screen. Like, that's so cool. Like, that's a character. Like, it's also because I don't want to be staring at a real person to my screen. I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. I cannot tell if I'm stupid or not, but I just tried to search Dermodesky VTuber on Google and told me, yo, save searches on, bro. I don't know. Google just kind of does that randomly and stuff. Yeah. When did Annoying Orange debut? 2009? But Annoying Orange is older than, like, people in my school. Holy. That is insane, bro. I was born October 4th. 2007. Like, that's not a secret. Like, you guys know that I'm turning 18, like, in a week. So, like, you guys, if you do the math, you know my birth year. Yeah, that's insane. I'm, like, just barely older than Annoying Orange. Holy shit. Oh my god. BFDI was 2010, January 1st, 2010. So, like, that's, like, basically 2009. Which is basically 2008. Which is basically 2007. Which is basically 2006, 2005, 2000. Which is basically, like, the dawn of time. Oh my god. Hey, so 2010 was 15 years ago. That's insane. That statement means absolutely nothing to me, though, because I, like, just gained consciousness in 2010. Yeah. Can I say my birth year? I would say no, because personal info. I'm a bad influence. Don't say your birth year online, especially if you're a minor. Yeah. Ooh, especially no. Yeah, I only am doing that because it's like, yeah, yeah. Nearing 16 years ago. Holy, you're right. 2010 was almost 16 years ago. That statement still holds no value to me because I just gained consciousness in 2010. I was 3 years old and I was 2 years old for most of 2010, actually. That's low-key insane. But speaking of which, going back to the debut slides for 1 second, wait, not that, hold on a second. Over here in the goals section, surpass, redacted, I was curious and, you know, because bro is low-key a VTuber now and shit, and all, like, past lives and all that, you know, I got legit choreos, you know, like, whatever the monkey was or something. And I was like, you know, childhood YouTuber, I'm gonna go back. When was bro's video first uploaded? Bro uploaded their first video when I was 2 years old. That's insane. I forget, like, how old people are sometimes. Like, these people, like were alive when 9/11 happened, bro. Like, I'm being for real. Like, one of my first thoughts whenever I see, like, a corpo VTuber is, like, wow, yeah, they probably, like, were alive and, like, remember 9/11, because they're old. I mean, if you remember 9/11, you are old in my eyes. Not old, but it's, like, you're, like, older than me old. Like, old in a joking way. Honestly, old to me would be, like, 60 plus. That's when you're, like, old or some shit, yeah. And I feel like young for me would be, like, 35 and under, probably, yeah. What's the age of a US president? Like, 35, right? Yeah, like, around there. Surpassed Rad Weekend. Wait, how many characters are in the... Okay, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and Rad Weekend, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. Okay, it's like 2 off, but it's like, if you squint, maybe it could be surpassing Rad Weekend. You know what? Can I add that to my goals real quick? Surpassing Rad Weekend. Can I do that? Can I add surpass Rad Weekend to my thing? Red, Weekender. I guess, sure, that we got 2 more letters. Boom, boom, we got 12, yeah. But bro, the animator, the animation meme, or just like animator in general, pipelines of YouTuber, is real, and it can hurt you. Like, I was a victim of this personally. I started animating, and now I'm here. I'm still animating, but now I'm also here. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my god. Guys, I can side-eye you guys. Wait, that's not side-eyeing. I can, like, get a lot of these guys. I can side-eye you guys now. Oh my god, I have so much power. Oh yeah, can we get a hint on who the guy is? I feel like I've already said, like, too much. all that you guys need to know is that I want to surpass this very specific person, because I feel like we have similar, like, I don't know if this is the right word, similar, like, career paths, like animator and VTuber. The only difference is that bro does original music and I do not. I have no interest in doing that. The only music stuff I'm interested in is doing covers of, like, my favorite Vocaloid songs. That is it. So no more hints. Oh, you didn't need a hint, actually. What the hell? You didn't need a hint, actually. Bro, what the hell? That's insane. I'm not insane. Like, I was making it, like, low-key, like very obvious. Like, yeah, bro. Hold on. Let me get rid of this shit, bro. Let me get rid of this. That's really funny. That's really funny. Well, it's in the VOD forever now. Yeah. Okay, moving on, because I feel like I'm gonna get shot and killed, or like the bugs are gonna get me. The bugs that I've been hallucinating, they're gonna get me. I told you guys about me hallucinating bugs, right? Whoops, lol. No, that's really funny. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. That's really funny. Oh my god. I told you guys about the hallucinating bug thing, right? Luckily this week, no bugs were attacking me in class. I think the problem, why do you okay, so number 1, mentally ill. 2, just trauma from, like, bugs, like, in general. My house has had, like, a lot of bug infestations and shit. Like, I've dealt with, like, ants and stuff. Like, I'll wake up and there's ants crawling on me. Like, I'll go to brush my teeth and there's ants on my toothbrush. I go to stream, I turn on my computer, ants crawl out of my laptop. It's really bad. And it's also bad in school. Like, I will be writing an essay and then ants will start crawling on me. I will be eating lunch and ants will start crawling on me. Like, I will be writing something and then, like, spiders will fall from the ceiling onto me. It's really scary. So, like, now I'll hallucinate bugs. Like, it's low-key, like, they need to do something about this, bro, because, like, it's getting to the point where, like, I'm hallucinating bugs. Like, this shit's really bad. It's really bad. I just don't like insects in general. Yeah, I'm chill with them as long as they're not on me, you know? Yeah. Like, if a bug is not on me, I'm chill unless they're ants. I have very personal beef with ants. I really don't like them. And I know that if there's one, there's a lot. So I value every living thing, but wasps, ants, hornets, like, you know, all that stuff, mosquitoes, like, fuck, bro. Oh my god, you live like this? Or are those just the hallucinations? I live like that. And it's been worse, though, because it's, like, the bug hallucinations and stuff. Oh, my lip is bleeding. Sorry, I was, like, biting my lip while I was... I have, like, a bad habit where I bite my lip, and... yeah, dude, I have very bad habits where sometimes I will pluck out my hair, or, like, bite my lip, eat my skin, and, like, bite my nails and everything. Like, Doug, Loki, I need to get a napkin for my lip. There's a lot of blood. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh god. Okay, yeah, you have hallucinations. I have OCD and probably some other. Yeah, I have OCD and there's probably some other shit. Yeah, my friend who was diagnosed autism keeps telling us to go get it checked out. I don't know. Yeah. fellow dermatillomaniac. I don't know what that means. Is that where you like eat your own skin sometimes? Yeah. In autism ADHD? Probably. Yeah. All I know is that like there is like, wait, where is my, and do I not have the mouse and the YAP sound? Oh, I don't. All I know is that like there's something in my head. Mr. Silly's up there. He's trying to get real silly recently. Like skin picking disorder. Maybe, I don't know. I'll like, probably, yeah. My hands, yeah, like on my knuckles, they're like red and they have like scabs because I like eat the skin off my knuckles. And then with like my fingers and stuff also. Like my middle finger, and my ring finger on my right hand, like the tips of them are both kind of really swollen. Because I like pick at them a lot and I like bleed a lot and it's like no. And I got blood on my jacket now for my lip. Damn it. Aww. Yeah. Also some form. Did you clock that on me immediately or are you talking about you? Bro, oh my god. My therapist for like years. Not years, like a year. I've only been going to like this therapist for like a year, me. Oh, I'm also claiming that on me too. My therapist is always like, so how have you been managing your anxiety? Like, is everything good? And I'm always like, no, I'm not anxious. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm realizing I think I might have anxiety. My friends will like tell me like, dude, you need to like calm down. Or like get some like medication or like something because you're like making us like super nervous. Like my anxiety will like radiate like off like onto people, bro. No. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but like that shit just got like way worse. Like, do y'all ever sometimes have thoughts where it's like, oh, you think everyone in the room is like plotting to like kill you, and then you have to like leave? Like, does that happen with y'all? Or is that just a me thing? Is that just Mr. Silly talking? We gotta think really intellectually about this. I got the ADHD and autism, the anxiety disorder, and the OCD suspect. Holy bro, that's a lot of letters. I don't think any of those words are in the Bible. That's a lot of letters. Whoa. Yeah, probably it's the same here. Something like that. I don't know. I just know that there's also a big alphabet soup also in my brain. Yay, I love alphabet soup. No, I don't. I don't like alphabet soup. Why did I say that? Soup is disgusting. I don't like soup. The closest thing to soup that I will eat is like ramen or something. I do not like soup. Ew. Yucky. Gross. Not a soup fan, guys. That's why I can never go to the soup store. I always buy my clothes at the clothes store, not at the soup store. Who buys clothes at the soup store anyways? Yeah. Is there a soup store? Is there like a store just for soup? Soup store. Oh my god, there's a soup store near me. Oh my god. There's a store that just sells soup. Oh my goodness. There's a store that just sells soup. That's crazy. Will I ever go there? No, I do not like soup. I find soup to be gross. Like, why are you drinking a meal? You don't. You. You know. Yeah. There's also a clothes store called Soup. Do they sell clothes or soup? Oh wait, you just said there's a clothes store. Yeah, do they sell clothes that smell like soup or clothes that like look like soup? Like clothes like themed after soup would low-key kind of go hard. Like an alphabet soup like jacket. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. I'm like thinking of some stuff. I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking of. But I think I'm thinking. Oh, hiccup. No. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm actually gonna. Huh? What the? Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I thought my chat was like glitching out for a second. No, I just wasn't reading chat right. There's a soup restaurant called Clothes. Who is coming up with these places? Like, genuinely? Okay, would you guys eat at like a restaurant that only sells soup that was named clothes. Like, would you go there? No, I lied. Oh. But my question still stands. Would you go there? Like, genuinely, would you? I mean, so for real, I probably would not. I mean, I don't like soup, but if they sold other food that wasn't only soup, I probably would not. Like, that place has the aura of, like, a very gimmicky, like, I don't know, like, cafe or something, or, like, just restaurant, and their food is, like, terrible, but they charge, like, outrageous prices just because it's very gimmicky. Like, no, I'm getting red flags even thinking about it. The alarms are going off in my head. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Oh, hello? Okay, my model's still working. We're good. Yeah, I think my model just like likes to pick and choose, you know, whenever it's gonna die. No. Y'all wait, since I know that you guys are also Pokemon fans. What's your guys' favorite Pokemon? What's your guys' favorite Pokemon? I gotta know. I like Galvantula. Fun fact, Galvantula is my favorite. I have to have a Galvantula on every single on every single team that I play on in a game where Galvantula is available. Wait, didn't the Pokedex for Legends ZA get leaked? I'm being so for real. I actually need to see if Galvantula is in there. Hold on a second. Legends ZA Pokedex leak. Let me see this shit, bro. Legends ZA Pokemon leaks, please. The updated list 11 days ago. V spoiler. Okay, no. Legends ZA. Oh, I did not spell Pokedex right, that's why. Pokedex. I need to see if... Legends ZA full Pokedex revealed. Central leaks 3 days ago. This is reliable, okay. I think it's reliable, at least. I really hope that Galvantula is there. Galvantula is my favorite. Please! Please! Okay? Oh. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, I don't like this. I do not like this list. Oh, I don't like this list at all. Fuck! Galvantula's not there! Okay, maybe this list isn't so bad. I think maybe I'm, like, overreacting. It's an okay list of Pokemon. It's okay just because, like, you know, Galvantula isn't there. It would be peak if Galvantula was there. But, yeah. And because I've played Gen 5, I have played through... Okay, I played through all of the regions, but I played through Gen 2, Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6, Gen 7, Gen 8, and Gen 9. I haven't played Gen 1, and I haven't played Gen 3, because, like, yeah. I haven't played those, but I have played through every region, so I have experienced all of the stories and everything, yeah. Oh god, there's a lot of Pokemon. There's a lot, yeah. Let me actually see the Central Leaks account, like, what's going on here? They're just leaking, like, outfits and stuff and, like, animations. Like, yeah. At least, like, some of my favorites are there, like Gyarados. I'm a Gyarados fan. Well, I'm more of a Magikarp fan. I have a very unhealthy attachment to this one Magikarp from Pokemon Go that I caught a few years ago. Actually, didn't caught. My brother caught it and then traded it to me. I have a very unhealthy attachment to it, so I also like Gyarados by extension. Yeah. My favorite Pokemon gen is Gen 7, with my favorite game being Ultra Moon, but Gen 5 is also very, very cool. I keep listening to the new N Voltage song on repeat. It's super awesome. And going back to VTubers for 1 second, I'm low-key thinking about making like a VCraft Enchanted, maybe like animation meme using like the new song, because like N's lore and like relationship with Getsis is, if you squint, a little bit similar to like Calvin's relationship with Vitruvius II and stuff, because of like, I don't know, like Vitruvius II is continuing the cycle of abuse that Vitruvius I did with him, you know, after the hero died and like the world got reset and everything. He's just, you know, using Calvin or something. By the way, I'm not 100% sure if that's like what's going on with the lore, because there's like 100 hours of like Minecraft vlogs that I have to catch up on, because for some reason they all decided that it'd be a great idea to go live whenever I'm asleep, because I live on the other side of the world. I'm in the Eastern time zone, and all my favorite VTubers live in JST. Oh, I'm really hoping someone puts together like a giant like compilation of like all the clips, so that I can watch it, because I'm very interested in the lore, but I sort of do not have time to watch 100 hours from multiple POVs. That's like maybe like, that's over like 500 hours like footage or something. I am busy with school, I have to stream, I actually do stuff with my friends, I leave my house, I go to local shows, I draw and stuff. Like, yeah. Helioptile, Subtle, Marshadow, Ladia, Sriracha, Diancie, Frostless, Phantom, and Didi. Lockix? Palafin are my favorites. I see like kind of a theme with like, you know, the first few, like the legendaries, like the vibe that they have. And then there's also Palafin, just straight up a dolphin. That's cool. Yeah, if it's top 10, then Palafin isn't included. Oh, I love Musharna. Favorite evolution? Wait, Musharna. Oh, Musharna is really cool. Favorite? Jolteon, Jolteon, Jolteon. My favorite type is electric. So by extension, Jolteon's my favorite. Jolteon's my first favorite. Then Umbreon. You know, yeah, look at me. I'm the target audience for an Umbreon fan, bro. Look at me. And then Sylveon is third place. Yay! I love Jolteon. It's so cute. It's like a giant porcupine if it like turned into like a weird dog thingy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, y'all, real quick, I realized I was gonna go take a sip of water, but I do not have any water. I drank it all during my debut, so I'm gonna go to the BRB screen for a minute and go get water. I'll be right back. We're back in the YAP zone. Oh yeah, I'm liking this new background music way more. It's like still chill, but kind of like upbeat and quiet enough for like it's just in the it is background music. Like that's what it is. Like I love this background music. And then also when I listen to it, it also reminds me of my Oshis and stuff, which is a cool bonus and stuff. Yeah. For some reason, Glaceon auto-corrected to placenta. What the hell? Awesome. Livic is cute. Livic, so cute. Also, the Pokemon that looks like an amoeba. I know what you're talking about, but I also like low-key forgot the name. Like I know what it is, and I know the name, but it's like I don't know how to say the name out loud. You know? Yeah. But it is very cool. Oh. Okay, I broke again. I broke again. Wait, give me. Oh, you know what? Let me hold on a second. Settings, audio, work please, work. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to wait for it to like get fixed on its own. So for now, we're just gonna have I'm not talking. I'm not allowed to talk right now. Yeah, I honestly just like Lockix because it's around. Wait, what the hell is Lockix? I thought. Wait, what? Lockix? Oh, Loki. Oh, never mind that thing. Sorry, I am a Pokemon fan, but I'm not the biggest Gen 9 fan, so I am not familiar with a lot of Gen 9 Pokemon. So I was like, what the hell is that? I thought that it was just like you were misspelling like Litwick or something, but very badly. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's actually a reference to Kamen Rider. That's cool. That's a Lustrous Evolution line. Yeah, something in that. Yeah. with the bug grasshopper specifically having a high jump to kick. It looks like a motorcycle if it turned into a bug and grew legs. Yeah. Okay, what's your favorite type? Okay, whenever I like see any Pokemon fans, or like favorite fans of anything, I always try and like categorize them, if that makes sense. Like I'll ask, like if I meet a new VTuber fan, I'm gonna be like, oh, do you watch indies? Do you watch corpos? If you watch corpos, what's your favorite corpo? If what in your favorite corpo, do you watch like the EN or JP branch? Watch like your favorite generation or like wave, you know, who's like your Oshi, like give me a list of your Oshis and stuff. For Pokemon, it's like favorite Pokemon, favorite type, do you have a favorite trainer, favorite region, favorite game, favorite generation? I have an answer all of that right now. Favorite Pokemon, Galvantula. My favorite region, Alola. Favorite trainer, Fairy. Favorite type, Electric. I even have a favorite move, it's Volt Switch. What else am I missing? Favorite generation? Generation 7 also probably, I think. I loved Gen 7. It was also, well, I started playing Pokemon in Gen 7. I became a fan when I was 5 years old, so like 2012. No, 2012, yeah, like 2012, 2013, like around there. But I didn't get my first game until like, I think like Ultra Moon came out, and that was the first game that I bought. Yeah! Ghost and Psychic are cool. Yeah! Any other Electric fans? Gen 5 always has my heart. Gen 5 is my second favorite, yeah. My favorite regions in order, from like favorite to like not so favorite, is Alola, Unova, Galar, Sinnoh, Johto, I want to say probably Kalos, then Paldea, then Hoenn, then Kanto. Kanto's low-key kind of boring as hell, bro. There's like nothing to do over there. I do not like, I'm not the biggest Kanto fan. I think it's just because it's like, there's just so much Kanto, like, there's so much Kanto. There's so much, Jesus Christ, oh my god. But their main transportation is just a motorcycle. I think learning how to motorcycle would be cool, but I'm scared. What if I fall off? I can't even ride a bike, bro. Luckily, I am in the process of learning how to drive. I'm gonna be able to get my license maybe like next month or like November or something. Definitely before the end of this year. So then I can, you know, go wee all on my own. Wee, wee, wee. That's how I'm gonna be when I drive, when I go driving. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bro, tomorrow, since I only have like 2 assignments that I gotta do this weekend, I'm gonna really try and work on like a new illustration. I have like a great idea of like my Oshi, like coming, well, one of my Oshis, like number 1 Oshi. You've been paying attention to who that is or something. I don't know. I'm holding up like a camera because for some reason in Minecraft roleplays he's always the designated photographer. I think bro enjoys it, but it's like I'm gonna draw bro with a camera. I was trying to find good like references earlier in English class, and then we had to do an assignment. Ew. So I wasn't able to find all the references, but I have like a basic idea. Like I know like the colors I want to use and like the mood and like, the facial expression, but I can't find a good reference. Like for those of you that like draw in chat, like does this ever happen? You can picture the art perfectly in your head, but you just can't put it on paper and you need like 50 different references. Like, yeah, like me and Seven are like the complete opposite, bro. Like I can like think of an idea perfectly in my head, but I need like 50 different references if I want to even have a chance of getting it on paper. But Seven like just raw dogs it, and they like don't use like any like references. They just kind of like make it up like as they go. Yeah. Frostlass is the one Pokemon I want to get a Mega so bad. Legit, we got Mega Galili? Can we get a Mega Frostlass, please? Man. Hopefully, because they're still revealing like a ton of new Megas, you know, for Legend ZA, right? So they could. We could do that. We could also get Mega Galvantula. I'm still being delusional because like leaks aren't always, you know, super, you know, like, oh, you know, like what if Galvantula is in Legend ZA? What if I'm coping right now? No, I'm not coping right now. Favorite starters? Okay, favorite starters from every region. Okay. I almost said Chimchar, sorry. Charmander. Charmander, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Turtwig, Snivy, Chespin, Rowlet, Baruki, Fuecoco. Those are my favorite starters. I'm a big fan of the grass starters. I don't dislike any of the starters, but I only have one favorite water starter, and that's Mudkip. I like a lot of the grass starters, and I think there's like 3 fire starters that I'm like a big fan of. Yeah. To be honest, I never grew up with Pokemon. You know, I was lucky enough to have, the way I learned about Pokemon was I was in a playground, and then someone that went to my school, like, saw me, and they were like, oh my god, I know you! Look at my Pokemon book! And I was like, what's that? And then I immediately was like, can we get, Father, I kindly request that you buy me some Pokemon cards. And then we got Pokemon cards, and then I learned that there was an anime, so I would, like, watch the anime. And so I didn't watch the anime, like, I watched it at home, but I also watched it at school, and my school was poor as hell, so we were still using, like, VHS and stuff. So I watched, like, a lot of, like, the Pokemon anime, like, on VHS and, like, everything, and we had, like, my school had, like, a really old Pokemon board games and stuff. I don't know if they were, like, officially licensed, but, like, yeah, I have a vivid memory from when I was, like, in middle school, and every single day, like, because I was, like, in my school's after school program, every single day, oh my god, every single day without fail, during the after school program on VHS, I have to specify, on VHS, they would always play Bridge to Terabithia. I'm sick of that movie, oh my god. But back in 2019, when the starters were revealed for Gen 8, Stubble was the one starter that I loved so much, and I wasn't a Pokemon fan back then. And it took me until 2022 when I started to get into Pokemon. Damn, so you're like a recent fan, wow. And I've been into it since I was 5 years old. You're new gen. No, I mean, yeah, I guess you are new gen. It's been like 3 years, yeah. No, but still, better late than never, right? It's good that you got into it now and not on your deathbed, yeah. I'm watching Pokemon XY from the start, and I enjoyed it. I watched most of the episodes from XY because I got into it when, like, I think the XY anime was, like, the very first episode of any anime that I watched was the very first episode of X and Y. And the very specific memory of, Ash encountering a Spritzee for the first time and being like, what was that? That was my first encounter with anime ever. Ash, like, seeing a Spritzee. He was like, what the hell is that? Oh. Yeah, Zora, Hisuian Zora, and Hisuian Zoroark are my favorite. I love them also. Some of my favorites. Yeah. Well, have you guys thought of, like, a team that you would give yourselves? I know, I would have Galvantula, Shiny Tyranitar, Gyarados, Shiny Toxtricity, Decidueye, and I think probably a Tinkaton or Zoroark on my team. I know that I would have those Pokemon on my team. Specifically the Shiny Tyranitar, because I have a Shiny Tyranitar in Pokemon Go, and Shiny Toxtricity because I caught Shiny Toxtricity in my Pokemon Violet save. Yay! Awesome! Okay, y'all. It is starting to get a little late for me, and I have to, wake up early tomorrow. I mean, I'm staying up for, like, a bit, like, later today, but I am, like, pretty tired because I just have not been sleeping that well, so I think I'm gonna end today's stream kind of earlier. It says that we've only been streaming for 45 minutes, but in reality, it's been, like, 2 hours because the debut was, like, an hour, and then this is, like, 45 minutes, so yeah. Don't go anywhere yet, though, guys, because I'm gonna raid into someone. But tomorrow, I plan to either do, like, a Project Sekai stream or just chatting stream, maybe like at around 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern time. I'll like post about it on my Twitter and probably also on my Twitch story, so stay tuned for that, yeah. Okay, but don't go anywhere yet though, guys. Okay, I found someone that we can raid into today, someone new. Today we're going to be raiding into Mesh Channel! They're doing just chatting today. Right now it looks like they're on Spotify? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna raid into them, go show them some support, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye! Bye!